From the CISO series, it's Cybersecurity Headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Friday, October 3rd, 2025. I'm Steve Prentice. Government shutdown furloughs most CISA staff. Only about 35% of the agency's staff now remain active, and agency spokesperson Marcy McCarthy has stated that, quote, while a government shutdown can disrupt federal operations, CISA will sustain essential functions and provide timely guidance to minimize disruptions, end quote. CISA says more staff can be recalled in the event of an emergency. Microsoft Defender bug triggers erroneous BIOS update alerts. Microsoft is working to resolve a bug that causes Defender for endpoints to incorrectly tag some devices' BIOS firmware as outdated, prompting users to update it. The company posted a service alert that said this known issue, quote, affects Dell services and is caused by a Defender for endpoint logic bug, end quote. A fix is on the way, but Microsoft has not yet said how many users may be impacted by these ongoing Defender XDR issues and in what regions. Raid on Red Hat repos jeopardizes sensitive customer files. According to the Register, a group calling itself the Crimson Collective claims to have broken into Red Hat's private GitHub repositories, exfiltrating some 570 gigabytes of compressed data. This includes sensitive documents belonging to customers. The group announced on Telegram that it, quote, accessed more than 28,000 internal repos and stole hundreds of customer engagement reports. Known as CERs, these reports usually contain architecture diagrams, configuration details, authentication tokens, and network maps, and are, quote, effectively a blueprint of a customer's IT environment, end quote. The group has already published file listings and has shared samples online. Motility RV software company suffers cyberattack. The company, which makes software for dealers who sell RVs, buses, boats, and other large vehicles, warned customers Wednesday of a data security incident that was discovered on August 19th. The company describes this as a ransomware attack in which their servers were encrypted. The company's business operations were impacted, and personal information of more than 760,000 people was stolen. A claim of responsibility has been made by the PEAR ransomware gang, that is PEAR, which also attacked Motilily's parent company, Reynolds & Reynolds, a few weeks ago. Huge thanks to our sponsor, Nudge Security. Here's the thing. Your employees are signing up for new apps, sharing data and connecting tools together, often without anyone knowing. And AI adoption is accelerating this trend. What if you could continuously discover when people start using new apps or sharing data, and then prompt them with security guidance right when and where they are working? At Nudge Security, they call that securing the workforce edge. Instead of trying to control everything, which, let's face it, is impossible, they give IT and security teams the visibility they need and automation to guide employees towards secure behaviors. The result? Your workforce stays productive, your data stays secure, and you can finally get some sleep at night. Learn more at nudgesecurity.com/workforceedge. That is nudgesecurity as one word.com/workforceedge. Also as one word. Executive extortion attempt uses data allegedly stolen through Oracle tool. Incident responders at Mandiant and Google Threat Intelligence Group have released a warning about hackers possibly connected to the Clop ransomware gang, who are attempting to extort corporate executives by threatening to leak sensitive information that they claim was stolen through the Oracle e-business suite. This is a platform that contains several applications to manage a company's finance, human resources, and supply chain functions. The threat actors have already sent extortion emails to executives at, quote, numerous organizations, end quote, but Mandiant would not say how many companies may have been impacted or what information might have been stolen. No more SVG images for Outlook. Microsoft has announced that Outlook for Web and the new Outlook for Windows will no longer display inline SVG images. SVG, or Scalable Vector Graphics, files have been used to deploy malware and increasingly to display forms used in phishing attacks. The change away from SVGs started in September and is expected to be completed for all customers by mid-October. Subpoena tracking platform blames outage on AWS social engineering attack. Codex Global, that is Kodex, a platform used by law enforcement and major tech firms to manage subpoenas and data requests, suffered a temporary outage on October the 1st after attackers tricked AWS into freezing its domain. The disruption took down Codex's website, portal, API, and some email services for nearly 4 hours. Although attackers attempted to transfer the domain, ownership was never lost. AWS mistakenly froze it due to a fraudulent legal order. Codex confirmed no breach or data compromise occurred. AWS has since resolved the issue and pledged safeguards. Experts note, however, that a successful attack could have exposed sensitive data and account access. Researchers uncover spyware targeting messaging app users in the UAE. Researchers from ESET have discovered this new spyware embedded in fake messaging apps that are targeting people in the United Arab Emirates. The two apps are named ProSpy and ToSpy, that is TOSPY, which masquerade as Signal and ToTalk, which is a free messaging and calling app that originated in the United Arab Emirates. The spyware is made available through fake websites and app stores which themselves are made to look like legitimate app stores. It's Friday, which means we've got our Week in Review live stream coming up later today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. And we've got a very special guest host this week, Nick Espinoza, host of the nationally syndicated Deep Dive radio show. He has already been a regular and entertaining guest, and we can't wait to have him running the show. So make sure you're subscribed to the CISA Series YouTube channel to never miss any of our live streams or other videos, and in this case, to join us today at 3:30 to add your comments as Nick drives home the stories of the week. And if you have some thoughts on the news from today or about this show in general, please be sure to reach out to us at feedback@cisoseries.com. We would love to hear from you. I'm Steve Prentice, reporting for the CISO Series.
Cybersecurity headlines are available every weekday. Head to CISOseries.com for the full stories behind the headlines.